Hey guys, it's me, and today I'm gonna be basically just making a cake, and it's gonna be a golden Oreo cheesecake, using, as you can see here, some white chocolate, obviously some butter, obviously some cream cheese, vanilla, heavy whipping cream, sugar, the business, and some white chocolate. To be fairly honest, I did eat a bit of it, cause, but I actually love white chocolate. It's like my baby. If I could, I would marry it. But I digress. Let's get to it. I actually want to just state that I don't actually know how to make this off the top of my head. I'm making this off of a recipe. It's a very cool recipe. I was just telling myself, hey, how cool would it be to just make a cheesecake from Oreos. And so I'm doing it. I'm not good at the whole commentary thing, so let me just shut up and get straight into it. So the recipe says for me to basically heat up heat up the basically the 6 ounces of chocolate and 1/4 cup of heavy cream. So using my balancing skills here, I'm actually holding the camera right now with my left hand while I'm doing everything. It's kind of uncomfortable, but I really want to make this video, so let's get on with it. So I'm gonna take some of the heavy cream. Is this a 1/4 cup? Yes, it is. And I'm going to take some of the heavy cream again. Gosh, actually, you know what? Let me just lay it right here. Let me just lay you right here for now. And I'm going to just open you up. This is kind of weird. Let me move this out the way. I hope you guys saw that part. Also, wow, this is a dumpster fire. Anywho, here is basically the heavy whipping cream. I'm gonna pour 1/4 of a cup into it without making any messes, hopefully. And what else I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go get a cup like this, a very big cup like that. And I'm gonna use this to actually make well, maybe that's not good enough. It makes things a bit cramped. Let's see what else I could put up here. Psst, 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 psst. What can I heat up in the... I could use a bowl. I could use a bowl. If I can reach it. And, Jeez, I'm gonna get like negative 1,000 views on this because this is just horrible. Don't do what I do, kids. Yeah. Okay, great. So just gonna pour it in here. We are done with that. Actually, no, we're not. I'm gonna eat this one. I love heavy whipping cream. Well, you know what I love. Anywho. I guess we can do with some more there. There we go. Ain't so bad. We're doing pretty hot. And then we're gonna warm it up. Ooh, let's not cause a mess. I would be very upset if we caused a mess today. Alright, we're back again. My phone actually accidentally cut off because, well, I was running out of time. I only am able to make a 6-minute video on this. After that, I don't know what else happens. Anywho, I'm gonna just, warm up the actual... You know what I'm gonna do. I'm not gonna repeat myself. Anyway, let's just do it. So after that, you're basically gonna, like every few 30 seconds. We're gonna take it out, and we're gonna just keep on stirring. Well, every 30 minutes, we take it out of the microwave. You stir it. You put it back in, up to 1 minute. Then we're gonna let it cool. Easy enough, right? Hopefully, I don't burn the house down. Cool, the house did not burn down. Thank God. And then we're gonna take the spoon and we're gonna mix. Firmly whisk it. Whisk. God, I'm tired. I was cooking all day today, and I am very exhausted from that. Ooh, oh boy. Let's see if I can make this easy on myself. Okay, and maybe I'll just knead you up like that. And we're gonna mix it. Ain't that hard? Then, obviously it's not going to be melted off right off the bat. So what we're going to do is that we're going to place it back into, the microwave. And we are going to just keep on doing this until it's completely melted. So yeah, I don't need to keep you guys through all of that. So let me just, my hand's there. Let me just, end the video right now, and I'll start back once we have something that's melted. Alright, and here it is. This is the end result of our melted, white chocolate, which is great. So we're going to set this to the side. The recipe tells us to let it cool. So we're going to do that. We're not going to be spiteful, right guys? And the next thing it asks us to do is to save 8 cookies for later. Ooh boy. What are we going to be doing with these 8 cookies? Hopefully eating them. See, zinger, right? I'm such a jokester. Not really. I ain't a jokester. But on a much more serious note, we're going to be taking 8 cookies. Yeah, beautiful shot of my counter. I'm going to be taking a total of 8 cookies. You know what 8 is, kids, right? It's the thing that comes after 7. Whew, wow. Elementary school math is hard. And then 3, 6, 7, 8. Great. At least I didn't mess that up. And the rest of the cookies, we are going to process the remaining cookies in a food processor. Now, we're not going to do that. At least not like instantly. I know what it's trying to do, and it's basically just making us, create the actual breadcrumbs. Not the breadcrumbs. Imagine eating a cake made out of breadcrumbs. That's horrible. What it's basically getting is to create the cookie crumbs for the actual bottom layer of the cheesecake. The layer that helps to actually makes the cheesecake, stand up, supports the cheesecake. So that's right. But you see, obviously, if you never ate an Oreo before, which if you never ate an Oreo, I will ask you do you exist? Are you an entity within our world? If you never ate an Oreo before, you wouldn't. I'm just gonna tell you this right now. It has a bit of marshmallow in the middle of it that keeps it all together, and we want to keep the marshmallow. So instead of just throwing it all into a processor, what I'm going to do is I'm going to painstakingly take out each and every Oreo, and I'm going to take off the marshmallow, and I'm going to put it in a little box or some sort of container, and then we're going to crush it. Right? So I ain't going to let you watch that. Basically you just rip the Oreo to get out. You just rip the Oreo in half. You take a knife, you just cut the marshmallow that's in between the Oreo out into some container. Skedaddle, you now have your crust. And that's it. So I'm gonna then shut the video off again, and I'll see you in a decade. Okay, so basically after committing genocide on these very poor cookies over a span of an actual decade, let's actually move on with the recipe. Shall we? Thank God. So we're gonna throw it in here. And we're gonna use our little hand mixer over here just to crush these things up. Or maybe not, because that actually sounds like a very horrible, messy idea. Maybe on like low or something, I don't know, I'll have to test it out. But or you could use my little, bullet over there. Whatever works. Also, if you want to see what a bunch of marshmallow from Oreo cookies stacked up together looks like, here you go. Okay, so a point of reference for any future events that might unfold the next time I create a cheesecake, always use a bullet or some sort of blender because it actually made it extremely easy to create my crust. Unlike using this monstrosity over here. For shame. Go into the corner of shame where you belong. I like go to the cheesy sort of jokes. I am now gonna just melt some butter and just actually make this into an actual crust. And it says just to spread it into an 8 or 9 inch spring form pan. I'll show you what that looks like in the near future, which will be in like a few seconds. But yeah, I'm gonna be melting some butter and just placing it in, and I'll show you what happens next. Okay, and this is where we are. Pretty much I have created the crust for the cheesecake using Oreo cookies. And now we're gonna go straight into the filling. I swear to God, that entire situation was legitimately the most tedious part of this entire situation. But I know for a fact it's only gonna get worse from here on out. So we're gonna get some of the marshmallow that we pretty much just scraped off the cookies in the earlier portions of this episode or video. And what else we're gonna do is that we're gonna do a few extra things. Do I have it here? I swear I bought it. I brought condensed milk. Okay, where the hell's the condensed milk? It was actually in there. I don't know why. I honestly would rather put it in the fridge, but whatever. Mistakes were made. Who gives a shit? We are now gonna just open this little baby up, and we're gonna do a little few things here. Basically, what the recipe is asking us to do is to pretty much mix the rest of the heavy whipping cream into, whipped cream. Mix the cream cheese in it, mix the sugar into it, mix the actual, chocolate into it, blend it all together, put it into this, and freeze it over. And really, we're not going to do we're going to do a bit of that, but we're not going to do all of it. So there's a reason why I took this out. I'm going to be basically just, mixing this into the batter. I'm also going to be putting a bit of condensed milk. Because, condensed milk, I love condensed milk. It tastes very nice. It's sweet. It has a bit of something to it, And I'll pretty much... I think we just set this whole place up because right now my computer is taking up a lot of space and I hate it. So I'm going to just move this out of the way for a good hot minute. And I'm just going to, continue on with this video because we're wasting too much time. I spent a minute talking. Holy shit. Bye. Okay. So with that done, I actually cut it up. I got the condensed milk. Now let's just continue on with it. So we are now going to put the remaining cream into a bowl. Whoopsies. Kind of spilt something there. Just to make things easy, we're going to use another bowl. What else can I use? Jesus. You know what? Fine. it means nothing. I'll just pour it into a whole nother thing once I'm done. And with that out of the way, we are now gonna put you on high. Yeah, we're gonna make this thing really high. I'll just stop. Yep. Okay. So this is pretty much the end result of what happened if you used heavy whipping cream in a bowl and you pretty much used like a high speed mixer to mix it for like a good maybe 5-10 minutes. This is the end result. It's very thick. Basically, if it has like very thick peaks, so if it's just thick in the end, this is very good. See, like it doesn't even look like it's actual milk. It looks like it's more so cream, like like the kind of whipped cream that you spray out of an actual can. It should look like that in the end. So yeah, with that done, we're gonna put this to the side for now. We're not gonna use it all right now. We're gonna have to wait until Oh, I actually just showed you the recipe. That's actually pretty good. I actually want to show you the recipe. So I'm gonna actually post the link of the recipe in the description. And with that said, I am now gonna go and just get the cream cheese and powdered sugar. The actual recipe asks for 3 pieces of cream cheese. Back when I was in college, I used to make a lot of cheesecake, and I didn't have a mixer, so it was a pain in the ass to actually, mix the cream cheese. So what I did to make it easier for myself was that I would actually put it into, a microwave, heat up the cream cheese, and then use a very thick spoon and just mix it up together. It made things a lot easier. But since we're not in college anymore, because I graduated, thank fucking God, we have, a mixer. My mom's mixer. Thanks, Ma. And what we're not gonna do is have my phone just shut off on me when I'm trying to actually just make a baking video. I'm not asking for much. So let's not have that happen again. Anywho, what I was trying to say was that we're just gonna take out all this cream cheese here. Just this basic brand cream cheese. We're gonna throw it in here. Alright, so with that done, basically we just added all of the cream cheese into the bowl. The brown stuff that you see here is vanilla. I'm using Clover brand vanilla essence, and that's happening. So what next we have to do is that we're going to be doing a bit of more extra things. We're going to blend it up for now. But then after that, we're also going to add in some marshmallow, some condensed milk, and we're going to see what happens then. Okay, so with the cream cheese now mixed up, we're going to do our special thing. We are going to add our sugar. Add a bit of our chocolate. Actually, let's just mix up the sugar first. Next, we're gonna add in our chocolate mixture. That's what the recipe calls it. I would just call this milk chocolate. Look, I'm the special snowflake, okay? And once we get all that out, we're gonna also add in, some of the marshmallow. Let's do that right now. Okay, we should have some bit of it in there. I'm gonna mix it in once the video ends. Then we're also gonna add in a bit of, our condensed milk. Let's just get a bit of it right here. Yes. Maybe like 1 and 2. We don't need a lot. Okay, so yeah. We have some condensed milk in there. We have some of this and that in there. So let's just mix all that together. See you soon. Okay, and now we have our creamy mixture. We mixed in everything I literally just told you about 5 seconds ago. So now the next thing that we're gonna do is then we're gonna mix in the whipped cream. Okay, so now we just gotta pour this sucker in. I'll scoop it all in and then we're gonna mix it, and then I'm gonna just do the actual process of placing this into, you know, the actual well, cake mix. Oh well, I'm loading. Oh, I mean, okay, so we're at the end of the video. Well, technically, huge jump, right? Now I have an explanation for that. Recording everything fucking sucks. So I'm just gonna jump to what I did. Basically, as I told you beforehand, I mixed the cream cheese, the condensed milk, the sugar, the vanilla, the whipped cream, the chocolate, all that stuff got into the actual batter. And I whipped it until it was extremely smooth as you see right here. Once I had that happening, I just brought over my, the actual pan that has all the crust in it, and I just threw everything in. Now, once you throw everything from the actual, box or bowl, it's not going to look like this. You're going to actually have to smooth it out. You're going to have to take a spoon or a spatula and just distribute all the cream cheese evenly across the entire pan so that it covers everything like this. Then you got to take the spatula again and just smooth the top of it. So, you make it a little pretty. And, I'll also tell you to just, shake the pan a bit so to help you with, just distributing all the cream cheese evenly. And then once you do that, you're pretty much done. We still have to actually decorate the cake, but that might have to happen tomorrow. But for now, what we just have to do is that we just need to just place this into maybe like a freezer or a fridge. And oh shit, where am I gonna put this? I'll figure it out. But in your situation, this is what you do. I'm gonna show you how to actually just decorate it according to the recipe. Thanks. Just one little, whatever. You're gonna see me soon. 1 second. Okay. I just woke up like half an hour ago. I went out into the streets to see if I could find at least some sort of presence of a golden Oreo package within my corner stores. That was a failed mission, so fuck that. That was the biggest waste of my time ever. But it doesn't even matter. This is the end result of what we did yesterday. I pretty much placed the actual, cream cheese filling or the actual cheesecake into my fridge. Let it stay there overnight, and now it's pretty fun. Now, as you can see, we actually have a few cookies sticking out. You can or you cannot do this. This is not necessary. Matter of fact, in the recipe, it says to, just sprinkle some of the remaining Oreo cookie crumbs all over your top of the cake. And, the picture in the recipe looks really pretty. But then, here's the problem. I don't have any extra cookie crumbs. So it's going to have to stay like this. It doesn't even matter. I bet it will pretty much taste the same. Just a bit of crumble to it, but whatever. We don't need to place, anything extra. We made the cheesecake. This is just decoration. It doesn't matter. So, yeah. This is what I made. I'm extremely happy of, the end result. I've been wanting to bake for almost ever since I came over here. And, it was hard because I didn't have a lot of money to get the ingredients to bake. So, just the fact that I was able to even bake right now, it makes me extremely happy. And hopefully I could actually, do more baking in the future. Maybe soon. Who knows? I hope soon. Maybe next time I'll make a pie. But, yeah, for the third time, this is the end result. Thank you guys for watching. I told you this was a dumpster fire. You didn't listen to me, though. So,